Hello everyone, my name is Kieran. Welcome to the Manchester United versus Arsenal live review. It's going to be, probably not the longest stream ever, but it's a bit late when I'm recording this. It's approximately 9:27. Also, as you can notice, I've got a bit of a different studio today. I'm recording this, or streaming this rather, on a different laptop to where my old setup was, so I have to have a bit of a different sort of setup, whatever. But as you can notice, I've got the live subscriber count. There you go. Welcome Alex Burke, welcome Asian Gamer, as usual. Welcome to the stream, guys. How are you doing? Appreciate your support. But anyway, also on the stream, as usual, we have the usual suspects. We've got Darryl from Daz's Football Stand. Say hello, mate.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, Darryl. And also on the stream tonight, we have the true Mancunian who is there in the chat as well.
Hello. Good evening, guys.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you very much for joining. But yeah, thanks for everyone who has just joined. I just want to say as well, all the links in the description down below are to channels which I really rate. So go and check them all out. United and Talk, which is Zach.
Wait, my channel.
I don't think it is, mate. I don't think it is. But no, I haven't seen your channel, so I'll put it in. I'll put it in after. Oh goodness me. But yeah, Daz's channel's in there, a few other channels, so go subscribe if you haven't already, and get Zach and Darryl some more subscribers as well as all the other ones in the description. But today, obviously, we're going to be reviewing the Arsenal game, 2-1 to Arsenal, to United, I'd say. Late winner from Marouane Fellaini, Paul Pogba getting on the score sheet in the 15th minute, and Mkhitaryan coming back to haunt us at Old Trafford, but it wasn't enough to get Arsene Wenger any points from Manchester United and Old Trafford in his last game, his last Man United game, and Arsenal Man United game, which is a sad day. Obviously, a great token of respect from United to give Arsene Wenger, the little trophy as well. It was a very nice bit of respect from them. Welcome, Queer Sultan. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. If you are new, please do subscribe to the channel. I'd love to see that sub count in the top go up. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. I want to see if it's working. But yeah, Alex says who was first. Alex, you were first. You were the first name on the chat list. So fair play to Alex Burke. He was first, and I appreciate his support as usual. But yeah, keep getting your comments in throughout the stream and throughout the show, and I'll read them all out because that is what we do here on Red Devil Weekly. So if you've got any thoughts at all, then please do leave them in the live chat. Oh, we've lost a sub there. But it does work. At least it does work. At least we know it works.
I've lost the sub. Embarrassing.
There we go. There we go. It works. So it works. Good there. So the live sub count does work, which is brilliant to see. But yeah, as I said, leave your thoughts in the live chat as well, and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and leave a like as well. But now we're going to get into it. Obviously, 2-1 United, but I think the result doesn't tell the whole story of the game. I'm going to come to you, Dazza, first. Obviously, the result, for me, didn't tell the story of the game. What were your thoughts on the performance what were your thoughts on the performance as a whole?
Well, I wasn't very happy with the performance. I felt the performance was pretty weak. First half we did pretty decent. Got the goal. I will be honest, Arsenal were the better team, but we just had the better stats wise. So yeah, like I said, like you said, performance doesn't tell the whole story. The score tells the story. We scored 2. Arsenal scored 1, 2-1. Who can complain about it? Great win. Performances do need to improve if we're going to get anything out of Brighton, because Brighton, obviously, they're the type of team that we've underestimated in the past. But, if we go out there and, we start playing a lot better, and especially second half, because second half of that game was just cack. Second half need to improve. If we do go out there and play a full 90 minutes of good football, I think we'll ease past Brighton.
Yeah, I would agree. I definitely agree with that. Obviously, Brighton is next on Friday night. Our second... No, it's ours. Well, we've got 3 games left of the season, so that'll be our third last game of the season, and we only need 4 points to guarantee second place, although, as the title suggests, for me, second place is pretty much already assured. But yeah, I agree, performance wasn't brilliant. Obviously, we did get the win in the end, but as I said, performance doesn't tell the full story. Alex says, don't worry, that was me. I unsubbed when Asian Gamer said he was first, and resubbed when Kieran said I was first. Oh yeah, but it's good to see that the sub count is working. At least it is working. We've got something working on the stream. We'll come to the True Mancunian now. Obviously, Man City fan, as you guys know. Obviously, watching it from a neutral point of view, what were your thoughts?
It was a terrible game to watch, honestly. I was excited to watch it, honestly, but then as soon as I watched it, I was like, oh crap, this could be a boring game. Honestly, I have to praise Arsenal for their performance, because they played their young players, and I don't know how to pronounce this Greek centre-back's name. He had a really good game.
Mavropanos.
Yeah, something like that. And Chambers, I think. Yeah, they had really good games. They stopped they probably better than Koscielny and Buddy Mustafi half the games. And honestly, it was probably a positive performance. It was their best away performance, in my opinion, in 2018. And in the last 20 minutes, it started getting a bit tired, Arsenal, and I think that's what really Fellaini scored. But the worst player on the pitch for Man United was Paul Pogba. He had a terrible game. I don't know why all the United fans said he had a good game. It was terrible. He literally scored and that's it. And as well, Fellaini didn't do anything the whole game but score. As De Gea should have saved that Mkhitaryan shot. It was terrible keeping. And yeah, just slate United while they can. And
oh my god.
Well, there we go.
As well.
Same old City stuff.
Shut up. I think Maitland-Niles was my man of the match of that game. He was he was so good in midfield, performed magnificently, his work ethics were great. I think the United man of the match, I couldn't give one, they were all crap, so Sanchez picked him, like expected, and I'll probably actually give it to Fellaini for scoring the vital goal, yeah. And that is a fair review from a neutral point of view.
Yep, fair enough for me. But yeah, I think that obviously, I mean, yeah, I think some of what you said, I'd actually probably agree with. To be fair, I think obviously Maitland-Niles got the man of the match from the Sky Sports pundits. So I thought he did well as an Arsenal youngster coming out to Old Trafford. He did play a good game. I mean, as Alex says there, Mkhitaryan's shot was well in the corner. I think David De Gea couldn't have done anything to save it, and really it came from
if he's the best in the world, if he's the best keeper in the world, why did he save it?
There's no way he was getting to that. I'm sorry.
He got wrong-footed. I think it took
a deflection
off one. No,
it was a terrible save.
Oh my god.
He should have saved it. He should have died. It was terrible keeping.
Right. Okay. Right. But all right. Right, okay, well, basically, look, David De Gea, ultimately, he didn't save it, but United came out the winners, and, I mean, I thought it was never going to save it, in my opinion, but there we go. But, yeah, I thought a lot of the United players were performed under par, but one player I want to talk about in particular is Victor Lindelof. Now, for me, I thought he actually had a decent game. Aubameyang's a very tricky customer, and with his pace and power, he can be difficult for defenders to handle. But Lindelof and in some places Smalling as well did very, very well to handle him. I thought he did very, very well. Victor Lindelof, and I would like to see him played more in a Man United shirt, to be honest, because Jose Mourinho has been favouring Jones and Smalling, but Jones has picked up a little knock, I think. So I think now Lindelof will get a few more chances in the team. Also, question marks over where Eric Bailly was on Sunday, because he hasn't really been in the matchday squad for quite a few times, for quite a few games. So will he be fit for the FA Cup final? Apparently, it is due to illness. But yeah, I think, welcome T2F Music Studio, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you doing? He says, Niles and Mavropanos, something they were good, saying that he was on his debut. Dan, we played our best team and looked like we would lose. Yeah, I think it's a good point you made there. I thought Mavropanos did very well at the centre-back, as the true Mancunian said. I thought he played quite well. And I thought, you know, on debut as well, coming to Old Trafford, maybe Arsenal need to be playing him in the Europa League against Atletico Madrid instead of Koscielny or Mustafi, because maybe he'll put in a better performance. And yeah, I think some of the players after that Arsenal game need to up their game, because, you know, I thought some of the players didn't really put in that great of a performance. I thought Sanchez was a bit quiet as well against his former team. Obviously, could have got the goal if Bellerin didn't clear off the line onto the post. But, you know, fine margins, and to be honest, he didn't do too much in the game overall. But I'm just happy we got the win, and we're now 5 points ahead of Liverpool with a game in hand. So, for me, basically, second place is secured. But yeah, I mean, Darryl, I'm not sure if you said who your man of the match was. I apologise if you did, but who from the game on Sunday do you think, from a Manchester United point of view, was the standout performer?
None of them.
Well, it depends, to be honest. I'm going to pick, obviously, United. Well, actually, I couldn't really pick United player. I'd probably say Maitland-Niles, same thing. But
Thank you.
United-wise, I would pick Marouane Fellaini.
Same with me, yeah.
Because, you know, obviously, you know, great header from him. He was unlucky with the initial header in the 89th minute that went in off Rashford. It was offside. Bit of a devastating blow there. But, you know, he pops up at times when really unexpected. And I tell you, what a header it was he scored. Absolutely outstanding. You won't see a better header than that in the Premier League. Well, you might, you know, I don't think you would. But, yeah, great goal from him. I just think he seemed to be the star man today, on Saturday. Sunday more like, oh my God, I'm getting me days mixed up. Never mind, but I did think he was a star player for United.
I mean, I think, you know, a lot of Man United fans being a bit critical of Jose Mourinho sort of bringing on Marouane Fellaini, but I think that, you know, I thought he did the job. You know, the tactic worked. You know, lobbing balls up to him. And for me, I think Fellaini is much better when he's in the opposition box. I don't think he's good in the midfield, but I think he does definitely offer something when he's causing chaos in the opposition's box. You know, late on in games. Yes, it's not the prettiest style of football, but he has scored important goals for us late in games. So yeah, Alex says Herrera man of the match for him. I thought he had a decent game as well. And as I said in my my kind of match reaction, if you haven't watched that, by the way, it's up on the channel now. I did think Ander Herrera, not just in the Arsenal game, but in previous games, has been absolutely fantastic. I think he has been one of our standout performers for definite. And you know, I think hopefully he can continue this form, and I think he will be a very vital part. And you know, his interception and his calmness on the ball, you know, helps the likes of Pogba and our other forward players to kind of be able to play freely, knowing you've got Matic and Herrera behind. Read a few more of the comments here. Let's have a look. Let's go up to see what you guys are saying. T2F Music Studio. Bayern has got 3 best centre backs: Hummels, Boateng, and Sule. Damn it, we should have lured one from there. To be fair, you know, obviously a centre-back partner for Eric Bailly would not go amiss, to be fair. You know, I think...
We won't get any of them. Bayern won't sell them. And that's why I said, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, to be honest. Bayern probably won't be selling any of those players. Alex has...
I just gonna a rump.
T2F Music Studio says Joshua Kimmich at right back would be excellent as well. Obviously a replacement for Antonio Valencia. Obviously he's getting on a bit, and he has done a good service at right back, but it will be it'll be difficult to prize him away from Bayern Munich, as Darryl is hinting at. But you know,
you can have Rafinha instead. He's crap.
You have Rafinha instead.
Great game against Real Madrid.
I mean, it's interesting. I mean, obviously, you know, coming towards the end of the season, we're coming towards transfer season. Obviously, with the World Cup coming up as well. I mean, obviously, it's a bit early to call it now, but I'm going to come to the true Mancunian. Looking at Manchester United, you know, one of your rivals, which positions of our team do you think we need to strengthen the most? Try not to be, you know, try not to be as
do not say the whole team.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but what positions as a rival fan do you think we need to be strengthening?
Honestly, centre back. and left back.
Yep.
They need some solid defenders in front of De Gea. If De Gea goes, United will be back to mid-table team because of that crap about De Gea. And it's an honest opinion.
Have you ever watched Sergio Romero?
He's decent, but he's injured half the time as well. Honestly, if United didn't have to hate, he saves United so many points each season, and he keeps them in the games. So if United didn't have to hate mid-table, I think they need centre backs in front of him. So
I mean, it's definitely correct that David De Gea has saved us on a lot of occasions. That's definitely correct, but I think I do agree that there's a lot of defenders in this United team who I'm not sure how they are in this team, but I mean players like Darmian, I would say probably Deadwood, and I think that probably Ashley Young, he's getting on a bit as well, and Valencia and Young we are going to have to replace at some point, so maybe getting some younger replacements in for that would be good. Alex says full-back, centre-back, and another midfielder to say we should look to be strengthening those areas. Going for the midfield, I think a lot of Man United fans as well would agree that midfield's a place we need to strengthen as well. T2F says someone who can drive the midfield, so agreeing with Alex. He said someone like Thiago does for Bayern. I mean, obviously,
No.
I mean that brings me on to Dal quite nicely. Obviously, True Mancunian saying
Good luck with that.
maybe a centre back or a left back. Do you agree with him? And if so, what other positions would you think United need to strengthen in the summer transfer window?
Oh, you're coming to me?
Yeah. You weren't listening, were you?
No, I was looking at the live chat.
Running the stream.
I was looking at the live chat, sorry. Yeah, I would say the defence does need strengthening a bit, but obviously no players from Bayern Munich are coming to United before you even ask.
Kimmich?
No way.
Kimmich?
No, not going to happen.
Kimmich?
Thiago isn't overweighted either, and he's staying. I think we'd be lucky, I think we'd be looking at, someone maybe from like Cesar Spilicueta or something like that. From Chelsea
what about,
or some.
Meunier from PSG? He's a good talent. He's looked good this season. But he's quite old as well, so.
Well, people always said it's bad when, United sign players of old and stuff.
Quite often, didn't it?
But, well, we have done that any often, but,
you should invest in youth. Like not always, though. You can't just rely on youth. City have the best youth in the league, Well,
obviously Arsenal have the best youth, but, like I say,
yes.
you hold on. Let me finish my sentence, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you, man.
Yeah, God. Right, as I was going to say, right. Oh, God. Yeah, Meunier would be someone pretty decent, obviously, from PSG. Or maybe we could try and sneak Douglas Costa from Juventus, but I don't think PJSM would be happy. I'd love it.
Oh, yeah.
Be great, wouldn't it? Neuer, Boateng, Hummels overrated? Nah. Definitely not. That's a load of cack.
I agree. Neuer's really overrated.
He's been injured most of the season, hasn't he?
He's not going to be playing until next season.
There you go. But yeah, no, I definitely agree with a few of the positions, a few of the players you said as well. I saw T2F saying possibly Verratti from PSG. Now, obviously, PSG haven't been having great success, and I do think Verratti is definitely an exceptional player and a player who has been linked with Manchester United, over the seasons. But let's face it, who hasn't been linked with Manchester United? Brother Gaming wants to stream. He says Zander Beckenbauer is the best young player I've seen. Currently in AZ Alkmaar Youth Academy, and he looks like a top player, just like Paul Scholes used to be. Well, I mean, I don't know if that player actually exists. I don't know, but I mean,
the thing is, he's retired, though.
He's got to be, he's got to be pretty good to be like Paul Scholes used to be. Let's face it. Alex says, Alex says Neuer, Boateng, Hummels overrated. Just read that comment. T2F says, no matter who we buy, Jose should play them. I wish he doesn't bench them. Obviously, you know, when you do buy players, especially for high transfer fees, it's kind of hard to leave them on the bench. So, you know, it would be good. But there is this kind of debate and, you know, debate with, you know, some of the players who are still at the club, like Anthony Martial. You know, like Anthony Martial. I've just seen a comment from Brother Gaming. But no, players like Anthony Martial, you know, who are on the bench and probably are too good to be on the bench, that some would say. So would signing players like we did sign Sanchez, somewhat, you know,
Sanchez has been a flop.
as kind of. I mean, we'll talk about that in a second, but look, right, okay. You know, Sanchez, the signing of Sanchez may have kind of corrupted Martial a bit. That's what some United fans say. Brother Game says we should sign Wayne Barnes from Austria VM. Top player. Top player. I mean, again, I don't know if he exists, but there we go. Alex Burke says Lewandowski, Robben, Ribéry, Coman, Vidal, Martinez. Just all the. Oh my word, all the Bayern Munich players, there we go. As I said guys, if you are watching, please do subscribe to the channel, and also, if you haven't already subscribed to Zach, Darryl and the True Mancunian, all their links are in the description down below. Go and check them out, please, I'd really appreciate it, if you do like Manchester United content. Also, leave a like on the stream as well, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But I mean, in terms of the preview, I think we've talked about pretty much everything. You know, there's not much else to say. Obviously, the game doesn't mean too much in terms of the league now. You know, we're in a good position. Liverpool obviously have to go to Stamford Bridge, and if we do win against Brighton, and you know, and they lose at Stamford Bridge, then we go 8 points clear, and that is second place sewn up for the season. So you know, I think we have got second place in the bag, and. You know, the question really is now, are we going to win the FA Cup? And that's really what we're gearing towards. And if we do win a trophy this season and finish second, it won't be the best season, but I do think it'll be a season of progression under Jose Mourinho, and that's what we wanted from this season, I think. But anyway, guys, yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. I think, you know, as I said, it wasn't going to be, you know, a really long stream or whatever. We've been going for around 22 minutes, so it's still a decent time. But I'd like to thank everyone who has joined the stream. I really, really appreciate it. And please do hit that notification button if you do subscribe, so you can make sure you're live straight away. You're here straight away when I go live. I appreciate all support as always. I want to thank Darryl for coming on the stream. Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
And I would like to thank the True Mancunian for coming on the stream as well. Right, thank you very much for coming on the stream, mate. Appreciate it. Yep, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As I said, please do leave a like, subscribe to the channels in the description. I'll read the last few comments before I leave. Brother Gaming says, Man City are the best team I've ever seen, bar the 08 and 99 United teams.
No,
well,
they're not.
We might have that debate. We might have that debate in a different video, but I'm going to end the stream now. I appreciate everyone for joining. No problem, T2F Music Studio. Please do tune in again, my friend. As I said, guys, please like, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to all the channels in the description down below as well. And leave your thoughts on this setup as well. It's kind of a new setup thing. I might get the old one back, I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate your support as always. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next video. Probably a video, I don't know. I'll see you in the future anyway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a bit.